G'day guys, welcome along to my first vintage MRE review. Now this is a brown bag US MRE, and I believe these were in effect from the early 80s through to 96, I think. So we've got some real age here. Now this and a few others of similar vintage were very kindly donated to the cause from a chap subscriber by the name of Michael Mitchell. So thanks so much, Michael. This is truly an awesome experience for me, and it's great to be able to share it with all of the rest of you as well. And it wasn't cheap either, $62 to get those 4 MREs across the era. USPS priority. Now, as you can see, things are a little bit different from the current US MREs or the more recent MREs. Size-wise, fairly similar, not too much difference. The actual bag feels like it's a similar material as well, similar kind of vinyl type stuff. Now, what you find with these though is that the writing is incredibly hard to see. It's like showing up better on the camera than it is in real life, but you really have to get your face stuck in. So what I've decided to go with today is menu number 9, chicken a la king. It comes with this accessory pack D, and it looks like packaged by the perhaps Southern, could be Northern, Packing and Storage Co. in Mullins. So these MREs do not have any kind of date on them, so it's a total mystery. So it's going to be really exciting in a minute when we crack in and see just how old things are. We don't have a peelable seal at the top, there's a notch, but what I'm going to do, just for neatness sake, slice over the top. And here we go. Wow, this is cool. Let's see if we've got any indication of age from the smell. I think it's just a plastic smell I'm smelling. Nothing too scary so far. Here we go. Well, quite a petite little package here actually. It's, yeah, the packaging is very different from a normal or more recent MRE. But first of all, we have cocoa beverage powder, and it's that's a strange pack. I thought it was contained within a another bag, but I don't know whether this coating over the top has just sort of come loose with age, but you know, you see there, it's kind of lifted, the clear outer section is lifted off, but it doesn't appear to be a separate bag in itself. It's like the coatings come off. Be interesting. And we have a spoon, but not as we know it from the normal MREs or the recent MREs. It's quite a bit shorter. It's obviously not brown, but it still feels quite robust. In contrast to the Lithuanian spoon that we just had. That should do the trick. Actually, just while I think about it, is there any date code on this cocoa powder? Nope, not that I can see. Alright, what do we have here? We've got Fruitcake. Okay, sugar, raisins, flour, nuts, pineapple, shortening, cherries, whole eggs. I tell you what, in terms of MRE ingredients, this is definitely on the smaller side. When you look at some of these simple products within MREs, you look at the ingredients list and it's just It's like a novel with all the chemicals. This seems rather normal. So it'll be interesting to see what time has done to that. Now we have a date code here of 3041. So I should have done a little bit more research before this video just to make sure, to find out when this style of MRE first came about. Because obviously that's going to be the 41st day of either 93 or potentially 83. So, wow. Okay guys, I couldn't resist. I just went and checked on mreinfo.com and this is from 1983. This MRE is 31 years old. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm excited and a bit nervous. We've got crackers. They're pretty much the same size. And there's two of them in there. Yeah, it is southern packaging. Vacuum packed. A little bit of air in there potentially. There's no date code on these puppies. Yeah, and again, I can see, just like with the cocoa beverage powder, the clear outer plastic has started to lift from the dark brown stuff, but yeah, not too bad. Otherwise it looks pretty good. Oh, cheese spread. 31 years old. Oh my gosh. Okay. Any dates on that? Okay, well, I was just having a look and it appears that, oh, there is a date, I think. Something stamped on there. It's not a 4-digit date code. But yeah, I was having a look. This style of MRE, the brown bag, kicked off in 81. So this particular version that we're dealing with here was only a couple of years into this new style. What have we got here? Accessory packet. Again, the clear is lifting off. And we've got coffee, cream substitute, sugar, catsup. Salt, chewing gum, matches, and looks like toilet paper. And the same deal, the clear is lifting off. Finally, we have our entree, chicken a la king. Looks like the 21st day of 1983. Inspected. That's nice. Inspected for wholesomeness by the US Department of Agriculture. Yeah, and there's an ingredient list that we're more used to seeing. It's pretty comprehensive. We've got chicken broth, chicken meat, green peas, sweet red peppers. It's in this interesting, you know, half-size box. So yeah, very different from the normal entrees. That's 142 grams. I'm pretty sure the normally MRE entree is about 300, thereabouts. Okay guys, well, we've got to think about how I'm going to heat this up, but we'll open it all up and we'll have a look first and we'll work that out in a second. So first up, let's crack into this accessory packet. We've got a notch at the top to tear. Ooh, okay. Probably just the matches in there that smell. Really, I've never sniffed an accessory packet before, so I don't know why I'm doing it this time. Okay, so we've got the Chiclets gum, which looks pretty good. I would have expected it to be all cracked up, but it's not too bad. MRE matches. We've got some toilet paper here that's slightly different from the normal ones we're used to. And let's just have a little look. Wow, it's like comprehensively wrapped for toilet paper. It's a bit of a ceremony. Okay, well, I'm just grateful I don't have to rely on this today, considering the age of this meal. Okay, we got sugar, 6 grams, Amstar Corporation, iodized salt from Stickney and Pour, MA. Is that, what is that? Is that Massachusetts? Non-dairy creamer, instant coffee, feels a little bit hard in there, General Foods Corporation, and Catsup, 7 grams, use dry or reconstitute an envelope by adding 2 teaspoons of water. I have heard of Catsup, but to tell you the truth, I really have no idea what it is. Some research required. Okay, and after said research, it's ketchup, or what I'd call tomato sauce. That's cool, that'll be interesting. You use it dry as well. So firstly, because I know we're going to need to do some heating here, let's crack into the Entree. It's not the most obvious of boxes to work out how to get into. Okay, it just smells like old cardboard. What's in there? Pretty good. Ah, okay. Right, well, it was looking rather small, all stuffed into that box, and when you take it out, it's a more normal Entree size. Curiously, though, it does have some handwritten, I don't know, is that an O or a P or something? I don't know. There's writing on it too. Chicken a la King 3021, so it should be the 21st day of 1983. Alright, I think what I might do, because there's no flameless ration heater in here, or obviously portable stove or anything, and due to the age, I'm going to stick this in boiling water just to get it heated up, and while that's doing that, we'll have a look at the other things. There we go, bubbling away. Now, as that Entree heats up, and before we open any more items here, I'd just like to put it into context what was going on in 1983 when this MRE was made. Return of the Jedi came out, the A-Team started on TV, so did He-Man, the movie Scarface came out, Mila Kunis was born, and dominating the charts was Michael Jackson's Beat It, Culture Club, Spandau Ballet, etc. So it's really a time warp we're looking at here. So let's see whether there's any hiss in these crackers. No. Okay, I think 31 years may have just been a bit too long. Oh. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay. I'm not being funny. There's something seriously wrong with these puppies. They're still, oops, okay, they were still in one piece. But the smell coming off them, it's quite permeating. Okay. Oh. Well, this is really going downhill. The smell coming off them, and I'm covering my nose at the moment because just I don't have a delicate stomach or anything, but the smell coming off is just this waxy. As soon as you breathe it in, you want to retch, basically. It's a funny smell to describe, but let's try and get you a better look at these things. On the surface, they don't look too bad. Okay. There's definitely that smell. Okay. Well, they kind of feel okay. I mean, they're still crunchy. I don't know, guys. I don't really think I should be eating this. Here goes. Oh. Okay. I think you know what the problem is here? I have no doubt that these crackers could actually last a bit longer. But I think because the vacuum had failed, you know, strange things have really gone on. Okay, we'll have a look at this cheese spread. I think what I'm going to have to do, and sorry if this seems so disjointed, I'm just so thrown by the smell that's coming off these things, and I feel like I'm just about to add insult to injury with this cheese spread. I have a feeling what I'm going to have to do is after we've had a look at this cheese spread, let's seal up these crackers in the cheese spread pretty good before we look at anything else. Okay, so I'll have a whiff of that spread. Remember, 31 years old. Oh, oh. Boy. It's yeah, it's lost a lot of its. It's vaguely smells like cheese, but if the sense of smell that nature gave us was meant to warn us off things that shouldn't go in, then it's probably doing a good job at the moment. Anyway, here's what it looks like on a cracker. And I think that the cracker and the cheese together, oh, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Okay, that's, yeah, probably foolish of me. There's nothing, there's nothing that tastes right about that at the moment. You know, it's 31 years old. The vacuum seal had failed in the crackers. Yeah, it doesn't get much worse, but it's interesting. Let's have a look at the fruitcake. Again, it's in the same box that the Entree came in, so I'm assuming it's going to be folded in half as well. There we go. 41st day of 1983. Fruitcake. Oh, okay, well, that's a pleasant surprise. This is definitely the best smelling thing so far. It's quite shiny, sticky, but remarkably moist. You can see the fruit in there. Wow. That smells okay. He says. I'll give that a shot. Yep, yeah, it's something a little funky. Oh, okay. There's a really interesting aftertaste. Much better than the cheese and the crackers. Edible in a push. Whether it makes you sick or not, that's another story, but yeah. Okay, what else we got? Cocoa beverage powder. Mm, 6 ounces of water. Okay, let's give that a shot. We got 6 ounces of water there. Cocoa powder looks and smells fine. Probably would have been a little easier to mix up with hot water. Yeah, it's all congealed at the top, but let's have a try. Great. Good to have something that actually tastes like it should. We'll try a coffee, I think. Sugar. I don't really have any hesitation about the coffee, although possibly the non-dairy creamer could be a bit interesting. Bit of smell. I don't know. Well, again, I've never had the desire nor need when I've opened up one of these creamers to sniff it, so it's hard to reference, but I think just in general, something sitting in the packaging for so long, it tends to do some funky things. coffee. Smells okay. And in with the water. It smells pretty good. That tastes fine. No dramas. Well, I think it's about time now, guys. We get out that entree and see what we've got. Now, this is the chicken a la king. Been sitting in boiling water for a bit. Nice and hot. Let's give it a smell. Okay. That doesn't smell terribly bad. Kind of this pale orange colour, a bit like baby food. I don't know what chicken a la king should be like at the best of times, but it almost looks like there's cheese in there. It's quite stringy. It could be the age. You can see the little bits of chicken and vegetables. Okay. 1983 chicken. Here we go. That doesn't taste too bad. There's something in your mind that's going, you know, alarm bells. It's 31 years old, what are you doing? But yeah, it's not something I'd want to eat all of. It has a yeah, it just tastes like kind of a chickeny stew, like a broth, like a thick chicken soup, if you like. Hard to gauge what the age has done to the taste, but yeah, I don't know if that's the consistency it should be either. This is funny, bit elastic. But yeah, it's much better than the cheese and the crackers. So guys, that was the 1983 US MRE chicken a la king. Very interesting to do. Apologies, it might seem a bit disjointed, but if you could have smell-o-vision and actually smell what I'm smelling, you'd fully understand. But what a treat to actually try something, a time capsule from 1983 that just still blows my mind. So once again, thanks heaps, Michael, for sharing this with us. In comparison to a more modern US MRE, this seemed to be a bit of a shortfall on the contents, and it did actually seem, you know, when I was holding the bag, that it was a little on the light side. Interestingly though, these other brown bag ones that I've got feel a heck of a lot bigger. So I'm wondering if they're slightly newer. I may have just tried the oldest one first there. I'd be in deep trouble. You wouldn't believe if I got the boss to try some of this stuff, but I think I will get it down, and we'll let us. You'll see what I mean about the smell. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Now this one is really old soldier food.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Mummy said if you don't pay me, I'm not doing the video.
Contract negotiations now. Hey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
what I want you to try, don't eat it though. See the cracker with the cheese spread on it?
Yeah.
Have a smell.
I can smell it all day.
What does it smell like?
Old crackers.
Does it smell nice or yucky?
Yucky.
Okay, what does the other thing smell like?
Not good chocolate.
Not good chocolate.
Nope.
Do you want to smell a bit of the other stuff? Put some on a spoon?
Turn it out. Come on, turn it out.
Don't eat it. What does it smell like?
It smells like meat. I smelled it.
Horrible.
That's horrible too.
It's interesting though. 1983.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks for watching. See you next time.